Okay, we're starting to watch. We have Tensei against One Hit Wonder. Let me just check quickly what is happening with the camera. If everything is all right, I'll just put it a little bit up, down, up, down. Okay, it's nice. Okay, we have Tishuek, Gibberish stans Vili and Fake, and as I'm saying this, Vili finds an opening K1 to Sander. Oh, let's see, Stans will add one. Gibberish with the third for his team. Goals will trade, but it's simply not enough, or is it? A double for him, and now has to find his way into a 1 versus 3 situation. They know where he is. Tensei, they have to comfortably close this one. Last week, they had a tough time in the opening match. They lost 12 to 16. Same goes for One Hit Wonder. Stans will close down the round, and first for Tensei. Last week for Tensei was not enough. They found, I think, the first round of the tournament, but it was simply not enough. Let me just see what I wrote down here. I mean, they lost against the underrated. I mean, the young team of the underrated with some future stars in it. But still, let's see if Tissue can actually play against this run boost. Vili will help him out. This should be an easy clean. You see, Vili with a double will try to find the second. Doesn't manage to close it. Jibiru Sise is there. Second for Tensei. And yeah, this matchup is quite important for both teams as they are both 0-1. I feel like last week it was a little bit tougher for One Hit Wonder. They played against 20 win rate. It was a close map. They lost 13 to 16. Plazata was absolutely key in that matchup. He was holding his team, but it was far from enough. And the regression coming out of One Hit Wonder, they're holding the catwalk, but we see Vili supported by Jibiru Sise. Tishu is also a mid. You'll find 2 kills. Only Jibril going down, and they just line for him. Tishu. 4 kills already for him. And Plazada, the man I mentioned, the only stable person out of the whole One Hit Wonder squad. And we see he finds the first one. Loses some HP, but still capable of giving us the clutch 1 versus 4. Currently 1 versus 3. They will go and hunt him down. I think Tensei have a good idea where he is. They spotted him earlier. Let's see if Vili, he closes the skill. And 3-0 for Tensei. Good beginning. We see Vili once again with the mid-aggression. Finds 2. Tissue, they line for him. And Plazada, he tried, but far from enough. He definitely needs some support out of his team. We didn't see this support during last week's game. Oh, Vili. A lot of pistols on the other side. With one single flashbang, he can be put in a dangerous position, but is there supported by his teammates. Fake takes another one. Sounder will trade Jibril, but Fake with a double has a lot of utility. Bomb is being dropped. Tencho will take some damage. Still manages to get out the bomb, but we see that the hold is extremely distant from Tensei. And last week we also saw that they started quite nicely. They won the pistol round, they managed to create a decent lead, but then in the mid to late game, in those mid to late rounds, they actually fell apart. And I definitely want to see a little bit more coming out of Tensei. I had high expectations, even made a prediction that they will win the first map. Obviously, it didn't turn out to be the case, but it will be really nice for their team if they can eventually win this one. I feel like it will be a great boost for them in this tournament. They have some potential, but has to be shown. Tishu and Vili, so far so good. Vili with one dead. Tissue still hasn't died. And that's a buy round coming out. A one-hit wonder. Oh, let's see, one way coming out of Vili. A slower game, at least this round, but as I'm saying, they're actually entering the A side. Vili once again with the opening frag. Extremely aggressive in his position. Stans will be traded in sandwich, and Ognich with a beautiful double keeps with his aggression. Who will find the kill? Would it be Ognich? Yes, supported by a great flash coming out of Sander, and Jibril finds a beautiful flank, but will take down Ghost. He could have used his position in a better way, but one-hit wonder, we're aware. 2 versus 2. Ognich with the AVP, Sander with an AK. They're both holding the A side. Still haven't planted. We see that Fake is on the other side on B. I don't think a rotation will come out of the T's, so they will eventually plant Bob. This has to force the rotation out of Fake. And Jibril has a lot of utility, but still doesn't decide to use it. Let's see if he can find the proper timing. Yes, he does. A beautiful kill by Jibril. Now he will use the utility. He has to know. He has to know. He heard the fire and will take the kill. Double kill for Jibril. And TENSEI ESPORTS with the 5th round. It wasn't necessary for Jibril to run and play time. He had a lot of time this round, especially after hearing both players, after knowing where they were. He found the opening duel, and through a really nice utility usage, took a double to secure the side for his team. And we see once again Vili with the aggressive plays, and this pays out, but Placeta on the other side finds Fake. He keeps playing aggressive, like you see Vili with 10 kills, misses this one, but still alive. One-hit wonder, they know where Vili is, but stands, finds Ghost, and Densho now has to find a battle. Will go through the flames and go down to Vili. Yes, Vili finally shut down, but one-hit wonder, they are desperate to find something in. After Sounder finding Tissue, this puts Jibril once again in a clutch position. Can he find it? That's the big question. This time, one-hit wonder, they have control over... Oh, Jibril with a beautiful headshot. 1 versus 1 against Ognich. Oh, the timing is good for Ognich. He just knew. He had the information, and first one for one-hit wonder on the T side. They desperately needed this. Money was not good for them. And they finally write number 1 on the board. A slow start for one-hit wonder. They definitely need for those individuals to step up. You see Densho with only a single kill, 7 rounds in the game. Placeta with only 2, a slow start for him after seeing his massive performance last week. Ghost with 2 as well. They need to step up. We see Vili on the other side already with double digits, 11 for him. His aggression definitely paying off in those early rounds. A mid-aggression with the MP7. Aggressive peaks with the AWP. Now we see Ghost on the catwalk. Finds a lot of information. They've actually gave him so much ground. He can enter a ladder room and go for the B play, especially if he finds that, given he does. Yes, Jibril finds Placeta, but he needs a second, and he does. A double for Jibril. And this has to change the strategy for one-hit wonder unless Sounder find something more on the B side. Grenade is solid, but that's a really nice fake, as Ted says. You see, already this opens the A side as a rotation from Stans came out. And Bomb has to go down unless they want to go for the duel. Stans will win it. Tissue will find one, and Dencho now left in a 1 versus 2 situation against Tensei's best players in the server so far. He doesn't have any information. He's watching the stirs, watching connector, but they're coming from CT. He should know. He has checked, but still doesn't know if he can find the timing. Finds the first one. Dencho in a 1 versus 1, but Tissue just denies the round for one hit wonder. Takes the AWP, will defuse the bomb, and 6th for Tensei. A beautiful retake coming out of the CTs, and I'm starting to get nervous. I'm definitely starting to get nervous for one hit wonder. Yes, they managed to find good kill. Sander here with a really important one, but they just miss the timings. They just don't check their corners. They're not really aware from where Tensei's players are going to come from. And it's quite difficult to find anything more than just single kills. Molotov goes down. This will actually slow down one hit wonder. Seems like they're going to go for the B play. Oh, they decide to rush. Preventive smokes will go down. They will enter the side eventually. Jibril finds one fake second for his team, but Ghost will trade Jibril. Fake in a good position. He dances around the smoke and finds one, but meanwhile it's a really messy fight on the B side, and eventually a 2 versus 2. It's Sounder and Ognich against Stans and Ville. Once again, one hidden wonder put in a really tough position. They have the side, but still. Stans finds one. If Sounder can find at least one, then he can have a chance. We see that both CT players are really low, but they have a great idea where he is. They spotted him, and that Stans with a beautiful headshot. Who shot Sounder, and 7-1. What a score. I mean, this has been the tendency for the majority of the matches in NY Gaming League so far. We saw last week, the first 3 matches on Inferno on day 2 went 7-1 in the first 8 rounds. The Asian game was 7-1 as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? And we see this tendency once again here on Mirage. I really like the fact that they're playing a different map than Inferno. I feel like the majority of the teams have been feeling really comfortable on Inferno, but still, saying this Tissue with a great 4K. Can he find the ace? He has a great idea. Who should? He has to take one, but Stans takes this one away from him. Beautiful 4K for Tissue. You can see the spray was actually extremely clean. A really great control coming out of Tissue. A player with some experience on the CS scene. And we see this base dividends 11 kills, sorry for him. Billy with 11 hasn't found anything more than those early aggressive kills. But things are getting out of hand for one hit wonder. It's a tough game for them. They just cannot find the kills. Their aim is not on point. And we see, this is what I was talking about, Ville, extremely aggressive, even on the MP7. He's not afraid to peek on mid. He's not afraid to take those duels. Yes, he is supported by his teammates, but still, look at this. Another multi-kill coming out of him, and Tissue also extremely solid with several multi-kills. Aggressive positions by Tensei, and one hit wonder, they need a response. They just have to respond in some way, because otherwise the game is slowly going away from them. We saw last week they didn't manage to win against 20 win rate, but yeah, we definitely need to see one hit wonder just slowing the game a little bit. Yes, they're on the T side, but they can squeeze the clock. They can find some different plays, maybe just fake B, go A, fake A, go B, split mid. Because taking the duels is just not working out for them. Yeah, that's a T. I mean, oh, I actually don't have any T. But anyway, let's see. They will make a split. This is where I want to see the fake, right? They use the smokes, right? And they need to fake. Yeah, Sounder finds fake, but still gonna go for A. And Stans can be in a really good position in sandwich. Ognich has to check him. Ognich will find the first one, but stands in a key position, especially if he can convert, finds only 2. Tissue with the third for his team, and just as we say this, Ognich with a headshot puts the situation in a 2 versus 2. Tissue and Jibril. They're not afraid to take the duel. Sounder is there, watching, and will he peek? That's the big question. If he peeks, I think this will go to Tissue, and he's extremely solid. Ognich needs to find one, because otherwise it will be a 9 for TENSEI. He's just on 9 HP. If he can clutch this, he found the first one. Sounder knows. Oh, excuse me. Tissue knows. Tissue knows. He will fake the defuse. Once again, I'm not really sure if Ognich actually hears this. He's holding. He's just not moving from there. Tissue starts to get nervous. He doesn't have enough time. He will have to stick. No, he doesn't have any time. We'll take the kill, but still, this will be a second for one hit wonder. A beautiful hold there by Ognich. What a clutch. He knew that he was low HP. He had to take the risk. Yes, it was not in his favor. Yes, probably if Tissue had stick this, he would have taken the round. But those are the small mental plays, the small mental games that are really important that can define a round. Yes, it's only a second for one hit wonder, but still, it was a beautiful play by Ognich. And just maybe, this can be somewhat of a moral boost for one hit wonder. It will most likely be an A play. Ognich already on the side. Still hasn't spotted anyone. Stance will go down. Jibril in a good position. A good usage of the smoke in a 4 versus 4. Bomb goes down. 35 seconds for TENSEI ESPORTS. And Jibril will be traded after taking down Ghost. Tissue in a really big position. Will kill Placeta, but Sounder shuts him down. And Placeta, he can convert, but doesn't find the second one. And once again, a player from One Hit Wonder has to clutch. He will try, but Dencho goes to the graveyard, and that's TENSEI with a 9th. And oh my god, guys, I'm definitely getting a little bit worried about my predictions. I said that One Hit Wonder would actually win this, but from what we're seeing so far, TENSEI extremely solid. Plus, Dencho keeps struggling in this game. Ghost not showing his potential. It's only Ognich and Sounder trying their best, but it's far from enough. We see Tissue continues with his dominance. Ville performing. And it's tough. They tried the A-bomb side. Yes, they planted the bomb, but in this post-plant phase, they have not been solid enough. And if TENSEI manages to win this round, the economy will be put in third for One Hit Wonder. And we see they just keep progressing, guys. Look at this. Tissue is he can find the timing. They have no idea. He just has some patience, which he does. He can find a double. They have no idea he will find a double. Oh my, excuse me. He will find only Dencho. He should have killed both of them, but oh my god, this is like the big problem One Hit Wonder has in this tournament. They're just giving so much ground. They're not really aware in his stance. Finds the bomb. The round is absolutely over. Oh, he didn't spot him. My god. He didn't spot him, but he can find the kill if he goes back, which he's doing. Ognich has no idea. Oh, he doesn't go for the kill. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is beautiful. He will find the first, he will find the second. They had absolutely no idea and finds the third. Oh my god. This is just insane out of Tensei. Oh my god, everything went absolutely desperately for one hit wonder. Oh my god, Tissue with the first flank and Stance, look at this. He just had so much patience. Like, this guy is insane. The patience. Like, oh, they should have known. Oh my god, they should have known. Like, when you give so much control, you should expect someone pushing out of Palace. You should expect someone pushing out of Under. What a play still by Tensei. I mean, this is really enjoyable to watch. Yes, Dencho will find one, but Tissue is their stance. Will find a double. Still not, but finally finalizes the kill. And the goals. The last man. Let me just write something in the chat. Holy Stansvelik. Oh, the knife, the knife, the knife, the knife. Oh, this is the knife. Nosh, nosh, nosh. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. Like, they even got the knife kill. Oh my god, dude. My gosh. Okay, there we got the knife. We got. We still haven't seen an ace this game. I guess that's the only thing. But what a actually what a fun game. Yeah, I know it's a dominant one coming out of Tensei, but yeah, we saw a knife kill. We saw nice flanks coming out of Tensei, and a total destruction for the T's. Especially if Stance can find a double here. He's in a good position. We'll find one. Will be traded. Ghostly. Finds one. Ognich. Okay, a promising round for one hit wonder. It's a 2 versus 4. If they make this, this is just gonna be the final nail in the coffin. If Jibril and Fake go for this and they find the 2 versus 4, oh my god, 2 versus 3. If they find this, that's oh, they find a second. My gosh, is this the 2 versus 4? Is this the 2 versus 4? They can defuse the bomb. They can hold the bomb. This is the 2 versus 4. Oh my god, dude. This is the 2 versus 4. Holy crap. Like, they actually found the 2 versus 4. Holy crap. Guys, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, how can you allow the 2 versus 4? I mean, explain it to me. A 2 versus 4. After you plant the bomb, you have full control of A. And you find 2 kills. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, one hit wonder are absolutely underperforming. What is this? What is this? Like, this is just insane. I mean, first, yeah, you see on your screens they allowed the flanks. The communication is not there for one hit wonder. I know Tensei is performing, but still, it's insane. Still, Tensei with great showing, but you can see what is happening on the other side. And as I'm saying this, Placitas has been taken away. Dencho and Ognich will trade though, and 1 man advantage for one hit wonder. Grenade will do some damage, but it's far from enough. They have the B side, and it should be the round for one hit wonder. I don't see a way in which they lose this. They're holding, or rather Ghost is holding. We'll find the kill, and the third round for one hit wonder. There's absolutely no way. They don't have the time. They don't have the players, and it's one-hit wonder with third. It's only Ognich and Sounder, guys. It's only Ognich and Sounder. I don't know how they're gonna make it. Plazata is like 3-15. Nenchu is 5-15, and those were the guys that I was hyping the most in my commentary. I feel like those two are the players to watch on this team, and we see that they're not performing. Meanwhile, on the other side, Tissue 18-7, Jibril with 15-10, Stans, Vili, and Fake all have double margins, and everything goes in favor of TENSEI. A second match and a second dominance coming out of one of the teams. Oh, Ognich finds a nice headshot. A second one. Okay, that's promising. That's promising. A double headshot out of Ognich. They have a kid on him. They can defuse, but Stan's position will be massive. Finds the first headshot. He didn't see the timing. He didn't see the timing, and it will be Plazata who actually delivers together with Sounder. Tissue will try. I don't think it will be enough. A double headshot for him. Tries to go for the third one, but it's not enough. It was close, but still one-hit wonder. Oh, do they have time? I'm not really sure. Do they have time? They should have time. They should have time. Yeah, it was close, but still they have time. Really nice. Fourth round. Let's see what is happening in the chat. Okay. What a game. This is actually a super exciting game. I mean, especially if you're just watching it, it's super fun because like both teams are making really interesting plays. And because of the fact that TENSEI planted the bomb, they will get some nice weaponry, 2 MAC-10s, 2 Galeos, and 1 AK for Tissue. A good arm. Oh, what a grenade. What a grenade. Did so much damage, but still TENSEI will enter the B side and will find Sounder. Densho will trade, but will be killed. And Ghostly has to find a kill if he wants to give a chance to his team, but unfortunately this will not be the case. It's only Plazata and Ognich, the most hype player on this team, and better performing. And say this Plazata finally steps up for his team, finds a double, and now it's all on Stans to find the kills, and will do so. Plazata goes down in a really good position for both teams. Let's see who can clutch. Stans doesn't have any bullets, will try to go for the pistol and wins the round. A beautiful headshot to close it on Ognich. And a 1 versus 2 clutch for the TENSEI player to put a 19 for him and a 13 for TENSEI. What a round. What a round. This game just keeps delivering, even though it's a one-sided affair. A lot of clutches required, and TENSEI not disappointing. Meanwhile, for one-hit wonder, things are not going in their favor. Plazata found 2 great kills, but it was far from enough, and Jibril will not have any problems. Finds Squid 2 after the spray, a third one for him. And what can I say? That's a moral devastation for one-hit wonder, but definitely a boost for TENSEI after the close game they had last week. I know I repeat myself, but I've said it a couple of times that TENSEI is one of the teams that has a lot of potential and that can deal a lot of damage to those other teams we have here in A1 Gaming League. You see Tissue and Jibril already with 20 kills. Stans is just around the corner with 19. Fake decides to take things into his own hands. A good opening, a double for him. Jibril with 1 and Fake. He opened the round, he closes the round. Double digits already for him as well. And a 15 for TENSEI. 11 match points. Money is not looking good on the CT side. I don't know what to say. It's desperation, devastation. And this is potentially the last round for one hit wonder. Tensei will hold, but fake and stance, respond with a double. This will open the A side. Oh, Villa with the even with the auto sniper. This is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Plus at the last one, Tensei just don't have any respect for their opponents. And saying this tissue with the final kill, 24 for him and a 16 on board for Tensei. Great map, great play, dominant T side, dominant CT side, and Tensei, they do not disappoint. What a game.